You hit me right as I was about to... Hello, Wolf. Hello, Calliope. I hope your dates have been going well. Hey, Odessa. Uh... Shall I get started on things, shall I? Just so we can, see if we can make any new friends. Apparently I'm not stopping. Huh. Okay. Squats, star jumps. Weights, and push-ups. Okay. Everything but sit-ups. Okay. Indeed. Yeah. I broke that. Nothing is broken, I swear. I'm just roosting one thing precariously on the top of a bottle. Okay. Oh, push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now sit up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Hello, yes. Alright, spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Yeah. Alright, now star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Now wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Thank you, Dessa. Well, now I can get started. Properly, in theory. Though I do have to remember, Where were we? What were we doing? Oh, right. I saved late at night so I could go collect some things. You're now out of points? Oh, no. We'll just need to get you some more. I'm just gonna shove this thing around. There we go. Because I never know when I'm gonna need all these types of things. And it's better to have too many than to have none. Oh, so, namely because I want to vaguely continue a small conversation I was having earlier. As some of you are aware, I enjoy myself a fighting game. And I am fairly vocally opposed to Mortal Kombat. An amusing thing came up where, yes, I'm opposed to Mortal Kombat because it's a shit game and they do very terrible things to all of their, like, people who work on it. Dessa, for you to be able to make that kind of comment, you have to be able to beat me in any fighting game. But, so my opposition to Mortal Kombat is known to at least a few. No, you're not allowed to handicap me. Or if you do, that means I can do the stupidest thing ever and showcase as to why some fighting games are absolutely awful. Also known as, some of these things you don't even need any combos to win. You can just push one button the entire time and win. Has to be the Avatar game? Okay. I should actually look into the Avatar fighting game. Because I'm actually kind of curious as to who I would play for that one. Hello, Risen! Thank you for bringing your streaking self here. should get back. Sokka has an invisibility thing and it doesn't work on Toph? Of course, because it's purely visual based. And unfortunately, the blind character doesn't rely on visuals. But, I mean, that one would be a fun one to go through and play, and to do all sorts of things with. I have no idea how well it would end up being done, because I don't know if it's got like a story mode or anything with it just yet. It's just a, hey, we got these Avatar characters. We're putting them in a fighting game because it sounds fun. Which, all the power to them. That is something that is fun. No, nothing about it, since you don't know much with fighting games. That's fair. Fighting games are... As much as the fighting game community tries to pretend it's not, like, a harsh thing to get into, it's rough for new people getting into it. I cannot fault anyone for being like, yep, nope, I don't want to mess with this, I don't want to have anything to do with it. Hello, Guardian! Your experience as a friend beating your ass repeatedly in Street Fighter. Yeah, that's common. I unfortunately would be one of those friends who would be like, yo, yeah, we're doing fighting games? Excellent. Ooh. Okay, but can we play Melty Blood in the bathroom? Of course! Always. It's required. If you don't have someone playing Melty Blood in the bathroom, are you really playing fighting games? Okay. But yeah, God, the fact that there are so many fighting games that are out there and so many different options for people to just mess around with and have fun. Not only is there a fighting game character for everyone, there is, of course, a fighting game for everyone, I would say. It could be something that's an absolute, like, simple meme. It could be something as ordinary as Dive Kick. But we still appreciate Dive Kick. Dive Kick is a really good game. It is just diving and kicking. There is no two things about it. It is just that. And we absolutely love it for that. There's so many candies. Does Chivalry count as a fighting game? Chivalry Medieval Warfare? I would say yes, it does. Chivalry Medieval Warfare counts just like For Honor. It was For Honor, right? For Honor was the weird Ubisoft medieval type fighting game. So, yes, both of those count. At least in my completely unprofessional opinion. Hello, right? It's a given you have to water the plants in the morning. It's a task given by the Black Cat God. Desire the promised flower, then bring me an Everbloom flower in its stead. Send that flower among living flowers. That living flower blooms in the heart, right? I believe living flowers bloom in the heart refers to the pansies on my brooch. And for you, Ellie, agree to look into finding the ever-blooming flower. I think I've got the thing.
Right, I brought that sculpture of the ever-blooming flower.
It's incredibly detailed. Looks just like the real thing.
Right? I had Elvin make it.
You've gone through so much trouble. Thank you. I also picked the freshest pansies to make a bouquet. Shall we go to the temple together?
Alright, let's try summoning the Black Cat God. If I... here... Black Cat God, I brought you what you asked for. Which bouquet should I give to the cat god? Here's the bouquet you asked for. Is it wrong too?
You control both life and death. No flower can bloom for 100 days. Now the ever-blooming flower and the living flower stand together. You may take the promised flower. I could do a real life Dead or Alive. Oh no.
Oh really? So they agreed, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Thank you, Black Cat God.
Thank you, Black Cat.
Did it work?
Okay. Yes, thank you. It's all thanks to you. You know, you really are very reliable. Reliable?
Sip it, Virgil.
Ellie is more reliable than you think. At your age, I was completely lost.
Really? You were?
Embarrassing as it is, yes. I relied on a few kind souls. Until I met my teacher, I was wasting my life.
How did you meet your teacher?
I tried to steal his wallet.
What? Seriously?
I told you my past wasn't exactly proud. I became a soldier because he was one. I wanted to follow him.
Oh. I thought there was some great destiny behind it.
Ellie, what does family mean to you?
Mom Dad taught me what love is. What it feels like, how to show it. I love them so much.
I see. The teacher is that person for me. And I was caught stealing. He could have handed me over to the guards, but he didn't. Instead, he told me I had quick reflexes and a strong build, and that I could choose another life.
And that's how you became a soldier?
Yes. He was strict, but always there for me. I struggled to fit into the regiment. And I couldn't sleep from the pain of training. He was always the first to offer me comfort and support.
I think I get it. Family doesn't have to be tied by blood, right?
Yeah, to me, he's like a father.
Speaking of which, I've always wondered. That pansy brooch you always wear, what's the story behind it?
Yes, it was his gift. He gave it to me when he retired. Said it represents the heart I'd saved, and it's a token for his son. He wasn't a man who smiled often, but that day, he put it on me. With a shy smile.
Wow. It's amazing how you and he became family. And you plan to give the flower from the temple to him, right? I hope this one reaches him.
As do I. Thank you. Forgive me, I've gone on too long about myself.
Don't be. I'm glad I got to know you better.
I'm glad to. I enjoyed this time with you, Ellie. Now, here's a bouquet I made to thank you.
Oh, wow. Another pansy bouquet.
No, I picked the freshest, most beautiful ones. Just like the ones I prepared for the Black Cat God.
By the way, Roy, remember that blue rose you showed me? Why not display it in your shop?
Why do you ask?
I think it would look great in a bouquet. It'd be happier among flowers than alone. Besides, it has brought you luck before. You should keep it close.
True. I'll place it near the counter, where the sun can shine over it. Spend most of my time in the shop anyway, I'll be able to watch over it. I can watch it all the time and keep it from wilting. And I wish the same for you, Allie. That happiness and good fortune are always by your side. That's very kind of you.
Hey!
Well, now that there's that, now I have to do some exercises. Okay, so it was one of everything apart from weights, which it's 2. Right? Yeah. I can count, I can math. Allegedly. Just don't ever look at my intelligence score.
To stop my hair from getting into my mouth, I'm gonna tie it up. Alright. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oi. Wait. Alright, and we did have setups. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. All right. There we go. Let's pick me up again. Okay, squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Yeah, I'll do the weights now. I'll finish off with the star jumps. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. And it's 2 sets of weights. Okay. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. And then star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
There we go. Are you satisfied, Lucia? Or did you do those and dip? Alright. And we also had to hydrate. Cool. Just wanted to be a menace. Of course. Okay. Okay, so we need to find a Rick. The hooligan child. Oh no, Kitty, I'm sorry. I don't know if I've got anything for you. Got a fish. There you go, Kitty, eat the fish. Right down the cat. There we go. Oh, different cat. Nope, no, I can't pet you. Okay, time to find the twerp. Even though I think I'm the younger one in this situation. But he's still the twerp. Hey, what are you doing, Ellie? Why are you so scared? If you're onto something fishy. What do you mean, fishy? I would never have anything to hide. I'm making a special something to be placed on the stage. How special can it be? I bet it's just some pretty ore at best. What? Who do you think I am? I found Constellational. Constellational. I think I've seen them somewhere. You wanna take a look? I can make an exception and take you there. Been wishing I had company. What do you say? Are we going? Sure. Good. Road I take may be a bit dangerous, so keep up even if you're tired. Ta-da! Let's see. You're unaware of this place, were you? Yeah. You're killing me. I thought I was going to die. Come on, it's just climbing a few cliffs. What's the big deal? Hey, how is this not a big deal? Falling off means an instant death. But you've arrived here in one piece. Besides, some cliffs alone can intimidate a great adventurer. Just in case, don't ever try to come here on your own. The thought of having to take that route back makes me want to cry. Stop crying and cheer up now. You see, this ore here, it's a constellation ore. No wonder I find it familiar. I've seen this in a document. Huh? And you're reading too? Lucy, how could you? I spoke too soon!
No, no way. I mean, books are like potions to induce sleep.
I am tempting fate, apparently, by having so many of these buttons just to yeet things at me.
I only came across it in documents when trying to figure out the building structure of the School for Witches. This law is... Yeah. Zora is rare and hard to spot, but it can bring prosperity and good luck. That's why they're only used for buildings with unusual significance, right? No, a lot, exactly. And it's the first time I've seen it since Grandpa showed me one. This used to be a large deposit, but mostly gone when I found it. Fortunately, enough has left for us to build a stage. Where's the rest gone? Who knows? Maybe people who used to live here used to build their significant buildings? Now you're rested up. Let's get started digging. This is a pie a night gave me. Have it when you're hungry from digging. Simply digging is boring. Let's see who can mine more. Need to emphasize this in advance. You must mine a decent amount. Don't let me down. Need at least 3 pieces. But... I'm gonna get a lot, though, because why not? And then this one. Can I bust this rock? Oh no. Oh, you're back. Show me how much you have mined then. For your information, I mined quite a lot. Well, really, you mined so much by yourself. Don't tell me that hat helped you with digging. I can give eloquent speeches with my mouth, but certainly not a mine with it. Yo, Ellie, I'm impressed. You're quite capable. Among the witches I know, you have the most physical strength. How many witches do you know then? Only you! Now what's the point? To celebrate your victory, you can have my treasure. Adding my ore to your pile? Good, that should be enough. Let's go back. Okay. Yeah, we're not allowed to know other witches. There's only allowed to be one witch in our life. Wow, we're in the village in no time. My leg! After spending so much time in a cave, the village air feels so refreshing. Now, let's give the ore to Kyle. And the all-out race is on. I never agreed to participate. You hear me? Yep. Kyla, hey lads. Consolation ore. No, the Rex gave me some too just now. That's a fast. I will use the sword. Thank you guys for getting it. He really does have some thanks. But does the sword really contain mysterious power? Whether to believe it is up to you. The first man to discover this ore was a wine merchant. He lived 200 years and made a huge fortune. Then he went to heaven and became a constellation, but he is still looking for his ore up there. It's the first time I've heard of this story. Blacksmiths tend to be interested in ores. Anyway, it's a good thing and it has me motivated. It has motivated me a lot. I'll start preparing tomorrow. It'll probably take 1 day. Ellie, you've brought me good materials. I'd like your input too.
Okay, cool. Okay. I just need to try and recall some of the other things we might need to do. Do we spend time with the maid, or do I just go out trying to collect things? Because I could just spend this whole entire time fishing. And nobody can stop me. Oh, except for myself. But am I counted as a somebody? I'm not too sure, because, I mean, you know, I've not looked up the definition of somebody. I've only been weird and looked up the definition for, people. Oh, right, so back to fighting game talk, because that one kinda just stopped a little bit. So I, of course, have played quite a lot of fighting games. I have played them for a rather long time. I wouldn't call myself an expert in them at all, because I'm basically in, like, Bronze League for all of them. So, I have a wide knowledge of a lot of them. However, I'm only Bronze League. But there are a lot of different fighting games that have got really interesting and cool mechanics for how they do a lot of them. However, in my experience, consistently, the NetherRealm fighting games have got the most silly of mechanics. Not to mention that between all of their entries, they change up their movesets entirely between characters. Like, most people are aware of, like, most fighting games, they've got the, like, the multiple rounds and whatnot. And you keep going through, like, once you beat a round, then things reset and everything's kind of back to normal. Technically, that's not always the case. You have got both games that are like Smash Brothers, like your platform fighters, that don't do that. And of course, you've got things like your Injustice, which don't do that. Because Injustice is just big health bars that have got a break in the middle of them, where you pause. So technically speaking, that means Injustice has got more in common with Super Smash Bros. Than it does with many other fighting games. At least in my completely bullshit made-up opinion that I came up with. 'Cause I'm totally a reliable source of all information fighting games. Though it is very interesting noting the complete wide variety you get and how many of them are anime. But actually, for those of you who don't play a lot of fighting games, what is the, like, main thing that kind of puts you off from wanting to play them? Is it kind of the culture that's behind fighting games, of how it's a very like, oh no, I don't want to get completely wiped and washed. I don't want to be like, completely shat on when I play? Or is it, like, how it is for some people, where it could be, like, an art style thing, that they don't want to be dealing with how particular things look? Or is it a mechanical thing, because it requires you to do quite a lot of inputs and whatnot, and it requires you to remember all sorts of weird things? I don't know. That sounds like a good question for me to, like, ask Twitter, but I'll probably not get a huge amount of responses. It's just like, oh yeah. Because when it comes to a lot of those kind of more competitive styled games, it's always interesting to look into the design philosophy for a lot of them. Because not only have you got, like, with your fighting games, you've got to consider how things are for casual people, but you've also got to consider how things are on the top end of stuff. Do you have to put in everything so it's going to be best for the person who can actually read things frame by frame, who is going to be questioning whether or not this thing is like, oh, okay, cool, we get all these different things. If the controls are difficult, you're out. Yeah, I completely get that. If it's pulling an arm and a leg just to do something, I will not blame anyone to be like, nah. That's a terrific fish. I will not blame anyone for being like, no, I don't want any part of this. Cloud salmon. Because you kind of see it with a few other types of games as well. Golden Crab. Because in, like, the real-time strategy sector of things, you've got so many people that will not want to touch things in it because it's just like, oh no, this is going to require me to do too many things, too many inputs. I'm going to have to remember build orders, or I'm going to have to actually figure out, like, all these different things, but in the end I'm just going to get Zerg rushed at, like, the 3-minute mark, so what's the point? Bass! But then, technically speaking, you've got League of Legends, which has got so many people that play it. And technically speaking, League of Legends is a real-time strategy game. It's unfortunate that that's kind of like one of the big things that we get for real-time strategy games, but League of Legends, hot take, is a strategy game. A real-time strategy game. It doesn't have a lot of the standard things that you would have in a lot of other real-time strategy games, but it is a real-time strategy game. Alright, here to donate some fish. Fish, 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 fish. Awesome, Ben Startles. You can leave the fish over there. Thanks to you, I gained another piece of knowledge. There we go. Scorpio. Now let's donate more constellations. Alright, I have to do them one at a time. See ya, hot witch lady. Yeah, God. Now my brain is just thinking so much on the whole game design kind of discussion area of things. Because you kind of have to wonder why a lot of people end up like going towards specific types of games, or they find a preference for a particular type of game. I'll make sure to donate those. Because thinking to a discussion that I had earlier, there was all of the people who basically were praising Expedition 33. Somewhat rightfully so, for being the good game that it was. But then it's also like, but are you just finding this one interesting because of its art style? Is there something about this particular style of game that now clicks with you in this version of it, where it hasn't previously? Because I do know that there are some like exceptions to some things that people will be like, "Yep, no, cool, this one finally clicks with me." Like, I don't think I've got any of the games that kind of click with me when it comes to the like survival shooter or anything like that, but shooters I will connect with. Shooters are great. I enjoy myself a good shooter. I feel like I shouldn't be saying that though at the same time. Yes, I love me a good shooter. There we go. Donate those. That's right, because we got down there that we'll be able to maybe unlock later. In the meantime... No, I don't need to be here. Why am I here? Brain! What are you doing to me? And up we go over here. We're getting all sorts of shiny rocks. Shiny rock, shiny rock.
Let's shove this little pig. There we go.
There we go. Wait. Did I? Oh, this is here. How did I forget that this was here? I'm now also just trying to think through for like the games where they're either mostly unique in the sense that like you don't have too many other things like them. Because Monster Hunter doesn't have a huge amount of things that are exactly like it. There's a lot of things that kind of copy a few elements from it, but you've not got like another thing that is exactly Monster Hunter, really. So probably for good reason. Most people can only invest into like a couple of Monster Hunters and then they're like, yep, cool, no, I'm done. We're gonna dig for more materials. Come here! There we go. That's right, here's where the slippery grapes are. Ate like 4 of them? Give me your rocks. Okay. That's right, it was just a pull down here. Our pooling. Get at me. Why did I think that? Why was my brain so wired for puns? And there we go. catch. Let me draw you! There we go. Wow, two unique ones. Like right next to each other. Hello, Calvary. I am the cutest elf in this stream. Things are going well. We're just collecting all sorts of things because we're waiting for our lovely, lovely bird friend to finish fixing things. Although I think you came in right as ads were starting. I'm so sorry. Let me draw this. Can you stand still while I draw you? Thank you. There we go. Now we're just gonna shove that. Get shoved. But yeah, stream has been going well. I've just been talking and thinking about various game design things. Because I'll have you know, I didn't want to be a game designer. In the time before time. I was just messing around with all sorts of things. I was more interested in the kind of narrative aspect of things, but also kind of leading a little bit into the, cool, hey, you could actually do these types of things, and you could do this and this. There we go, there's all of our slippery grapes. I did not grab all of those. Oops. Yeah, because that's all done. That I need more things for. That's right, I need more wish flowers. I forgot I'm meant to be collecting those. Oops. But yeah, like... Nope, I should move on. Foolish of me. Game design has always been something that I've been interested in because I have grown up playing video games. Like, literally, some of my earlier memories are like, oh, cool, let's just try and play a game on my Windows computer, having to dig out whatever disk it was on, trying to find it, trying to actually make sure it was properly installed. Right, I should be double checking that I'm actually... There we go. It's just that one, right? Yeah, because we got a second one of those. There we go. We got a bunch of money. Oh god. Now I'm trying to think through with all of my, like, long as fuck years of gaming. What genre have I played the most? It's hard for me to know at this stage, considering how much I've messed around with some things. Alright, I should mess around and make sure that I've got some things crafted though. Because that's always an interesting thing to think through, like, how... which kind of genre or what thing have I spent the most time with, or which one do I spend a lot of time with? And the answer might always surprise you, or it might not. I don't actually know. It would be interesting for the people who are like, oh yeah, no, this is definitely the one that I've spent the most amount of time with. No surprise whatsoever. Because for some people, they could probably be like, yeah, no, I've definitely spent the most amount of time playing Sims. I should probably start using some of that. Yeah, I should... I'll manually craft a bunch of these and then I can sell them. Make some shmoney. Let's get rid of you, and then there's our Silver Star Bell. There we go. And we spin. Also, how many of you have things from your memory that you're just like, I have the vaguest knowledge about you, and I really want to try and remember what you are, but I don't even know where I would begin to look for what you are? Because there is one particular game that I remember playing a surprising amount of. Oh, constantly? Oh, good, I'm not alone. Describe it. So the game that I'm remembering was a somewhat simple computer game. It didn't have any fancy graphics or anything. It was just something that was very pixely from what I recall. And to put it lightly, it was a Grand Theft Auto-like game, in the sense that you kind of just go around and you occasionally commit crimes or whatever, do all sorts of stuff, beat things up. And yeah, that's kind of the extent that I remember of it. I want to know why I ended up playing it so much as a kid. I kind of wanted just to like go back and be like, what the hell was this? What even was it? Because it's not like it was something that we had on a disc or anything. Yeah, no clue what it is. Yeah, don't worry. It's not something I would expect anyone to really know what it was. I wouldn't even expect my, like, family or any of the people that played it to remember what it was, because it was such a footnote in anything. It's just something that's just been niggling at the back of my mind whenever it's been thinking to, like, oh yeah, some of my early childhood games. That's one that comes to mind. Because I've got some games on there that kind of make sense. It's just like, oh, cool. Yeah, I've got StarCraft on there. I've got Dungeon Keeper. Those are kind of good classic games and whatnot. Some could consider it classic and whatnot, depending on how old you are. But you know. But then there's just some other ones where it's just like, I don't remember anything about you. I just remember that you exist. Oh. Oh god. I have no idea, but in people's high schools, did they have moments where they would just have all sorts of games that were just put onto like the computer labs? And they'll just mess around with kind of whatever? Or you would have people that would put them, like, manually put things on there to be like, yes, we can get away with playing, like, Halo Custom Edition on these computers, or Counter-Strike. Because, yeah, that did happen. That did happen at my high school. Some similar things also kind of happen at it's intermediate, we call it here, but it's effectively middle school. There was a big period of time, the only level of school I had was, that was in grade school, Oregon Trail. In the learning games. Some of the learning games were really wild. But yeah, in my middle school, something that ended up being, like, used a lot, and I was in the computer lab a lot to mess around with. There's this old animation program called Pivot, which you animate little stick figures. I did so much fucking animation stuff on that. I loved that. Just because, how can I not? There's all these cool different little stick figures and you get to mess around with them and do all sorts of cool things. I have no idea if I'm giving someone a blast from the past or if that's just like a, what in the world are you on about, Happy? Okay, Grandma, let's get you back to the retirement home. Oh god. Now you're reminding me of, like, the learning games. I can't remember what it was called, but there was this one learning, Equid's learning game that was basically just Mario Party. Mario Party, but the learning version. Because, I mean, hey, Mario Party is so good. May as well make a learning version of that. How can people not enjoy it? It's just more Mario Party, totally. Except it's not more Mario Party. It's got math. Rage bait your friends while learning. Exactly. I just remember playing that one a lot as a kid, and it's just like, oh my god, wow. Games. Aw, shit. Now this is getting me oddly nostalgic. I feel like I need to go back and play some of these, like, stupid old games. And probably realize, ah, shit. I'm still stupid. I still can't figure out some of these things. Like, playing through the putt-putt games, that might be a specifically my age group demographic kind of thing. Oh my god, yes. Cause yeah, the putt-putt games, played them a bunch. Putt-putt and Freddy Fish, yeah. And what was it, Pajama Sam? If anything, I would be really tempted to put that as like a subathon goal. Play through the older learning games. I forget what the official title is, but, you know, it's the learning games. Everyone knows what those are. Okay, I'll set you up. And you're all good. Cool. Oh, crafting all of those candies really wore me out, so we're gonna go to bed. Alright, bedtime for you, Calliope. Sleep well. Did I make back structure candy or... No, it's high candy. Workout candy. Ugh. Sure, you can have those ones. Deliver! This slime! Okay, there we go. Items, 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 items. Time to collect a whole bunch of items. God, now I am actually like thinking back to all of those older style games. The old puzzle adventure games. I'd be really tempted to play through some of them, but god, I would be awful at some of them. Because I know for a fact, this brain ain't smart enough for a lot of that. Oh, also, a different hilarious early happy game was, actually the Discworld adventure games. The two of them. I remember the second one more, but, definitely played through both of them.
Kyle should soon finish repairing the stage. Let's go have a look. Kyla. How's the stage repair going? You come at the right time. I finished it just now. Now it's time for Roy to decorate it, but he seems to be on two minds. Told him since we decided to build a stage, we should build an elegant and stunning one. But Roy thought it didn't match the style of the village. It was like, since we are not decorating a weapon, it's outside of my field of expertise. Maybe you're right. It's all fun and games till you break out the old Infocom games, and it becomes pain and suffering. So, any and all adventure game is going to be pain and suffering for me. You guys, it might just be pain and hilarity. The 80s text-only games, oh god, those. Oh, nope. That's out of my wheelhouse. That's long before my time. Go have a look if you're curious. Celebrate the completion of such a good stage, I plan to have a drink. Ooh. Wait, walk off the mountain because you forgot to ask where the edge of the mountain was. Yeah. Wow, I expect nothing less from Kyla. The full-fledged stage. Welcome, Ellie. Ella told me that she finished repairing, so I was gonna decorate the stage. I heard from Kyla on my way here that you were in two minds. I've picked the style and locations, but not the colors. But don't worry, after all, we've decided to let you rest this time. Aw, come on. Picking colors. I can help you with that. Wouldn't it take up your time? But in other words, it means I get the right to choose the color scheme for the decoration. You can have more rights than that, since you wouldn't have access to this place if it weren't for you. Okay, can you choose with me then? Wondering what colors the curtains and carpet should be. What color do you prefer? Okay, sleep well, Wolf. I hope you get some sweet dreams. And I'll catch you next time. Clearly, we have blue curtains. Just a minute. That looks green! Fuck my colorblindness. Okay, those two look green. This one... Fuck, they're all green. I'll take the blue. I'll take the blue-green. I just pick the colors. Making choices is the hardest part. You're a big help. I'm flattered. Now that it's decorated like this, it really feels like a stage. It surely does. Now, we just need some illumination and comfortable seats. I'm gonna plan on those. Can you entrust them to me? Sure, I just helped a little. By the way, Knight, Auden, and Aaron are in charge of food preparation. Hello, Caprice. Well, I hope you're doing well. I wonder if it's going smoothly. I don't think a knight needs help with her desk, but you can drop by if you're concerned. A knight is a trustworthy cook, but... I don't know Erin well, so I can't say anything about her. But Arden's dishes are nice, I suppose. They just like variety. Now that it's come to my mind, I should check on them. Hang in there, Roy. Okay, thank you, Ellie. That's right, I need to wish for flower seeds.
I'm gonna go find the wish flower. Because I forget what it looks like. And I forgot how I'm supposed to harvest it. Wish flower. Plant growing by cliffs. Can't bear sunlight and only blooms at night. God damn it. I have to come back later. How foolish of me. Oh, I'm but a fool. I'm also disappointed I can't.
Been here for some time now, Ellen. Lost count of how many times I said thank you. Geo, without you, the village would still lie in ruins. Thank you, and please accept this.
Hey. Another drop of emotion.
And now, what's on the party menu? How's everything going? Hey, Ellen, would it be fun if I tell you now? Rex says it's only fun when there's suspense. No, he's got a plan, but I can't help being curious. Just wait a bit longer. This time, Erin is also helping, so it'll probably be smooth. Although she can't tell sweetness from saltiness, she's really skillful with her hands. She's been a big help. I really look forward to the food, since it's you in the kitchen. To be honest, Arden worries me the most. Oh gosh, Arden's been running a restaurant this whole time. And dishes are delicious, but not quite varied. But he seems to be scratching his head this time. You mean Arden is being indecisive about the menu? Yes, but he didn't seem to want any help, so I didn't poke my nose in it. But maybe he wouldn't mind if it's you. If you have time, would you check on him? If Arden is pondering over some new menu, I'm very interested. I'll go ask him.
What do I think about furniture coloring?
Furniture coloring? Phyllis thought I once painted all of the furniture in my kitchen orange with my mom.
You mean when Arya failed to stop you and had to give in?
No, I've got a similar task for you. Furniture customization. In other words, I need you to turn the furniture into a different color. It's a request from one of my patrons. It's not just any color. He wants an unconventional color which can catch people's eyes. When I pondered over the task, it struck me that I could entrust it to an unconventional person. That's an odd description. Though I'm glad to hear you say so. The task seems fun. But I have no experience in this trade, so there's no telling whether I can handle it. Just relax. My patron is also quite unconventional. I don't think he'll object. And I believe you're the right person for this task, Elliot. I don't know. Might see villages for input first. Some of them know furniture or colors better than I do. Sure, I love that idea. There are a painter and a sundry seller in the village, if I recall correctly. And a carpenter too. They may have useful tips concerning customization. Yep. Could you wait until I talk to them? Sure. I'm not asking for a favor. Take your time.
Let me shop. And those are just things to decorate. I'm gonna buy some books. Shoot, I should not have sorted it, because now I don't know where it is. There we go. More inventory! did not mean to instant transmission through the wall. Oops.
They say you're struggling with the party menu.
Who are they?
Somebody?
I am struggling, bud. You don't look like you'd understand.
Of course I won't understand if you don't tell me.
I'm wondering how much pepper to put on the beef stew and the beef bread. See, isn't that difficult?
I should have known it. Ain't nothing but these two dishes.
What do you have to complain about? Aren't they good? Maybe you need more pepper.
Usually, people would expect something different for a party menu. You know?
So much trouble. If so, just ask them to bring their own ingredients. Toss them into the pot.
What kind of dishes Oh! Right. A random ingredient stew party!
What an irresponsible name.
What do you mean irresponsible? I used to cook such a stew with my friends back at the school for witches.
You're actually going to cook that horrible dish.
It's the best for a large party. You always cook the same stew, don't you? Just cook that for the party. And let the villagers each bring their own preferred ingredient.
That's nothing new, it's just a pot.
No, they are different. My stew requires everyone to toss their ingredient into the same pot.
So you get to remind everyone that you are a witch with all your grotesque ideas. You're only proposing such plans because you believe every mess can be handled with potions, huh? Usually only in your dreams can you make a tasty dish by mixing random ingredients together. But I'll agree as long as you stop complaining about my beef bread and beef stew.
Sure, I will never say another word against them. It amuses me just thinking about it. I haven't cooked this dish since my apprenticeship began.
I've sworn to never eat that dish again, though. Have you forgotten already? It tastes like boots soaked in mud.
This is this and that is that. Let's see. I've checked on everyone except for those going to play musical instruments. And I should talk to Alvin. We'd better go to Alvin in the morning when he's resting. It's still the morning, technically. But... Sorry, cat.
Miss Witch, why are you now so early in the morning?
We decided to hold a concert, so I just wanted to check on you and see how the preparation is going.
Since I've accepted the task, I will give it my all. But we are all beginners, so it won't be a top-class performance, I'm afraid.
I really want to join you. I don't know to play any musical instrument. Oh, what a pity. I've tried several times, but I really lack talent in this field.
Not only performers and tropes are allowed on the stage. You can be our MCs, which you're definitely qualified.
The MC? Not that eloquent.
Whatever the others might say, you are the biggest contributor to the village's restoration. How can the protagonist be missing when even supporting roles like them are allowed on stage? Besides, it's not like you have stage fright, right?
I don't, but it's something fun. I've never acted as MC, so I feel shy.
Any great actor was once a rookie. Just relax, and after all, we need a host for the party.
Okay. If you insist. This MC thing, what should I do exactly? Oh, it's Eddie. Hey! How did you come from that way? I was learning to play a musical instrument from Vinch. It was just so fun. Just blow it gently and it will produce various notes. I did the homework Vinch assigned me. I had to check today's homework and learn something new. I was on my way back and I saw you. And you look so excited. Yep, my homework is always filled with the aroma of food these days, so I'm glad. And the granny agreed to let me eat more beef bread at the party than usual. I think you must be looking forward to the party too. Yeah. But I just agreed to be the MC. This is a task that just perplexes me. I'm not good at speech, but it would be boring if I just introduced everything plainly. MC is that the person who tells the guests to do this and that? Yeah, basically. Then, well, let's hold a parade. Finch told me that in villages much larger than ours, people carry their musical instruments into the street and play them as they march. Doesn't that sound super fun? Yeah, but that may not work for our village stage since it's so small. Wait, the parade doesn't have to start from the stage, does it? Rob, could you lend me an in? Well, good idea, and it'll be super fun. Don't worry, I'll tell the villagers. Leave it to me, Eddie.
Have you decided, Ms. Witch?
Yeah, Rob's words inspired me.
You want to bring all the villagers one by one and have them go onto stage, like in a parade.
How did you know? I have to tell you in person.
I'm always inspired by the improvisation of protagonists, so I've been observing you carefully. That's a curious idea, and this form of performance does suit the size of the village better. Replacing stage equipment with humans. It's a nice idea.
Thanks. It occurred to me when I recalled the festival performance I watched with Mom. Then I'll leave the music performance to you, Elvin.
No problem, Ms. Witch. You put so much effort into it, so I'll take it seriously.
Now let's see. Do we need to prepare anything else?
Didn't you agree to rest this time?
But I'm not the sort of person that would rest just because they're told to.
Fine, I guess a rat would jump into a jar of rice the moment it sees it.
I've promised to be the MC, so I'd better put that thing into use. Attention, attention! I can produce a beam of light, so it should make me look like the real thing.
Mean the potion that you made? Many of before the Stargun Festival? Will all the random ingredients still really be okay?
What do you mean?
You did it at school for witches just for fun, but Warren was staring them now. I don't know what ingredients the villagers will bring. We may mess up.
Well, yeah, Rob's looking forward to it. I can feed him any sewage-flavored fruit, suppose. Yeah, I can't feed him any sewage-flavored fruit, soup, or seawater-flavored stew. I want to, but I'll prepare some MSG potion just in case.
It's been a while since I last saw that. Your mother was a big fan of it.
Can turn any horrible flavor into an acceptable one.
Only that I'm fed up with its distinct taste. At least it's better than any horrible flavor.
Yeah, okay, well, let's get started.
Oh, now I can hear myself think. Ugh. I don't need to be tracking that one or that one. Okay. Well, time to go get us some potion recipes. Gonna go get some MSG. Which is different than getting an SMG.
Hello, Diane. I'd like to order some limited recipes. Oh, welcome, Ellie. Feel free to use the Witch's catalog anytime. What recipes are you looking for? I need an MSG potion and an attention potion, limited recipes. So you're preparing for the party. Well, you want MSG potion? Suppose you're gonna want to make that. You know that too? Sure, random ingredient still is an event for every border of school for witches. But I haven't heard that term for a while since I graduated. And I've never made it outside of school. Well, have a great party. Satisfaction guaranteed with super fast service. Heading it right now. There we go. Now we just need to see what we need to do to make them. Raccoon, tail fur, nyctomoth, cloudbloom fruit. And the attention. Okay. So we've got most of those, just not the tail. Actually, do we? Let me see how many more of those we need. Okay, let's process you. No beeping at me. Okay. Let me quick move things over. Quick move things over. Okay, so we can make that one, and with that one we just need the... Okay, so we need two things. Stop beeping. Okay, temperature 5. Okay, tail breathing croc, water powder. We spin to the right. And then we spin to the right. And then we spin to the right. And then we spin to the left. And we spin to the left. Up! Okay, there we go. And then that means we've got this one, which we need to get those two other ingredients for. So that's the raccoon tail fur and the cloudbloom fruit. Okay, so with you, yeah, we'll want to use the potion for that one. Find a way to confine it, yeah. We've at least got those ones. You're fine. Like using the, I've yet to use the appropriate potion.
You I've yet to collect any of. Oops. We don't need the leaf beaver. We've got you. You're fine. I've just not found unique ones for you, hilariously. Moongirth. Oh, right. Yeah, you can smack it with those. Then these ones. Yeah, because cloud blooms are those ones. Yeah, because they're the ones in the water. Okay, okay. These are the ones that you find in that area. Easy enough. Stole some things, stole some things. Let's go back up. I maybe should have checked to see. Can I make any of the potions that I need to be making? Now, like, can I make a sticky hands potion? Nope, I can't. I could make one of these though, just for the fun of it. Come on, Gus. Cloud Gecko Jelly. And then we spin the other way. Spin. Spin. Here we go. We can now make something fat. Okay, but that means at the moment we're gonna want to try collecting some of the raccoons. Right? Is it just the raccoons? And the cloud bloom fruit. Ah, okay. Boost, boost, boost. I feel like all of them are, though. Oh, I got a different looking one of you. We finally got a unique one of you. Oh, at least I know what to be looking for now. Yeah, I don't think there was anything there. Oh. time to go catch some raccoons. Eh! Thank you for the tail fur. Eh! Eh! No! No! Apple. No, 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 no. That was very unfortunate. Give me the shiny rocks. I would like to have the shiny rock. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Are they all gone because it's night? This one down. Eh! There we go. Good, I'm armed to the teeth now. Rex wants give me whatever he brings. Let's take it to Aaron now. Eh! Don't you, no! Come on, come on, come on. Eh. There's a raccoon! There we go. There we go. Okay, well, now we can go back to Aaron. We can prove that we're the superior gift giver. And we can move on down here. Although, I maybe shouldn't be barging into their place like at, like... They're not asleep yet! Haha! I like Silent Nights. Oh, wait. It's been a while. Got more exciting stories to tell? Hello. What can I do for you? Brace yourself for a surprise, will you? Sure. I put up 3 poses to show my surprise. I doubt that's not the preparation you need. I don't expect anything less from a wish that has impressed me. Let's get to the point then. Have you heard of reader rings? Sure, I've met them. They run around carrying clovers, and they give you gifts. You have? Damn, you win. What, is that what you wanted to say? Right, I asked you because I wanted to tell you that there are reader rings in this area. What's so great about finding some reader rings? Of course it's great. There are 2 kinds of people in this world. Those who can see reader rings and those who can't. There are people who can't see them? Why can't they? Because they don't have the passion for adventures. Or because they aren't children at heart, I suppose. Suppose? It's a piece of unverified information. I need to do more research. But one thing is for sure. There are people or witches who can't see reader rings. I don't know the cause yet, but since I've discovered this before everyone else, you're gonna rise to fame? Exactly. You're quite impressive too. Seeing reader rings is a feat in of itself. Only sharp observers can see reader rings. Is it? They give me a reader ring gift. They are some nice friends to me. What, you even got a gift? No, what does a reader ring gift do? I see, you don't know much about reader ring gifts. In that case, here's an exploration quest for you. Bring a reader ring gift to me, and I'll reveal its true nature to you. No, right, it's a deal. Good. Bring me a reader ring gift wrapped in a leaf, and I'll admit my defeat. I've beat you once, I'll beat you again. We're not in a library, Aaron! Aaron, I brought you something awesome. Rex isn't here yet? I'm here. Where's he shouting from? I'll go find you. See you at the library. Which plant should I give Aaron? Honestly, I feel... because all of these are good. But the bitter grape tea tree is also just like... that's where our adventure started. That feels fitting for us. This feels like a good thing. This is a fine petal. Black Cat God gave it to me. The village is named after this flower, and it's planted in the temple. Yo, you got something cool on you. But I'm not empty-handed either. Here's what I brought. Oh, it'll leave you slack-jawed. A white prickly vine. According to my research, it resembles the prickly vine that used to overrun the village. And this mysterious plant vanishes once exposed to moonlight. It's only found around this area. You actually found this? How lucky are you? Come on, Aaron, time to make your choice. Follow your heart and choose a way. Aaron, I'm staking my best friend Virgil. I'm staking my pride as the best explorer.
Well, both of you brought me interesting plants, but I choose Rex. Yes! My apologies. Ellie, I prefer Rex's plant.
Yuffie, it's my Aaron. My partner surely has a good taste.
No way. Mine is more unique in every way.
Just admit your defeat, Ellie, or you'll only look miserable.
You, Rex. I requested a knight to prepare something for me. Could you fetch it for me?
What? Oh, sure. Just ask. I'll be faster than a gale.
That's so fast. Ellie, I'm sorry. This is no pleasantry. Ellie, what you brought is also great. Did you just mention a god? A black cat god? I wish I can see him with my own eyes. Perhaps you got such magical and fun stuff because you're Ellie. Still, I'm sorry for not picking the item you brought, Ellie. I'm really sorry. I must do this, so I wanted to stop you. Yet you brought something so nice, I'm so embarrassed. No, actually, I was a bit upset. But it's fine as long as you're happy, Aaron. Ellie, you're so nice. Would you accept this as a token of apology and gratitude?
The forest where the meteor fell.
The forest where the meteor fell? It's one of my favorite books. Since you're a witch, Ellie, I suppose you enjoy reading? Yes. It may be too simple for a witch like you, but I hope you like it. And do accept this too.
Ooh.
I found this in the village I visited and brought it to you because it looked nice. I want to give it to you. Are these gifts too childish? No, they're lovely, they're great. But Aaron, aren't they your favorite items? Can I really have them? Because I like you very much, Ellie. It's like what you did, getting things I like for me. I don't have much presentable. These are all that I can offer. Thank you, Aaron. I love them. Besides these, I've got some other stuff. I found them for you in the first place, so just take them all. Rex, a great explorer, back like a hurricane. Aw, already?
Did anyone comfort you when I was away, Ellie?
Wasn't that sad?
You forgot it already? Didn't you ask me to take over, your old friend? I'm talking now. I want to explore the world and discuss life with you. Nah. Someone save this poor hat.
I really did. Instinct Virgil. Now I remember.
Why are you so calm? Aren't you too much?
What do I do? So sad.
Competitions are cruel in nature. Face your fate, losers. And Ellie.
That's it. That's enough, Rex. Ellie was the witch who restored the village and helped us settle down here. Should be repaying her instead of taking her friend.
I was just joking. Don't take it so seriously. And treat us to dinner at Arden's restaurant instead.
Rex.
Okay, it's just another joke, alright?
No, so you're not gonna take Virgil?
Unless you're just, disappointed.
Oh, come. That's great. Ellie, what did Rex bet? Ellie promised to tell me what he was looking for.
Stop staring at me like that. I promised because I thought I would win.
And I really won. Come on, tell Ellie.
I'm the winner.
And I'm the judge. It was not a fair bet in the first place.
Ugh. Fine, telling you won't cost me anything. We're looking for something called the Book of Stars.
Book of Stars doesn't sound so awesome after all.
How can you judge a book by its title? I tell you, it's a mythic book said to be able to grant any wish.
Really? I've never heard of it before. Of course. It's only known to a few. Aaron only found out after much research. I haven't figured out completely. I just thought this was the right place to focus on my research. That's it. I thought it was nothing, but it turned out you guys are looking for something quite interesting.
You're so rude.
If it wasn't for Allie, I wouldn't have made it here. Thank you, Allie. I'm forever in your debt. It's me and your dad. I managed to keep Virgil, and I heard some interesting news. Don't hesitate to tell me if you run into any difficulty in your research or investigation. Ugh. Let's have another bet next time, Ellie. Bye. Take care. Hey. Which flower seed is a material for making potions? Which is...
Ooh.
Cat!
I'm sorry, kitty. I just needed to get past you. Well, I have a feeling with this stream we're not making friends with any cats. It is what it is. I should also double check my notifications because I see that I have a notification now.
Well, down we go.
That's right, we can make you. Let me get you, and yeah, once that one's done, then I should be able to make our last potion needed for things. Did I get more things? I could have sworn that I did. We got more books. There we go. Okay. I'll set you for being made, and then what we can do is we can go all the way down here and make some MSG. Okay, so dried raccoon tail, Nyctomoth jelly, and we set it to a temperature of 4. Then we spin to the right. Okay, then we do L1. Then we add in our jelly. Lots of jelly in this MSG.
Potions are ready. We've got a backup plan, even if the random ingredients do fail. Preparation for the work as the concert MC is also perfect.
Okay. Where's my... Yeah, wish flower can go in there. Oh, hush. Didn't I just pick up something? It is a... Okay, there we go. I am assuming it is hungry time. So what I will do, now that we've got all of that there done, is I can go to sleep and then we can save and we can call it a stream there. Because you have points there. Fair, but I don't want to be leaving things for too late since you said that we are going to get fish and chips, so I will save things there and we can go get our fish fry. But thank you everyone who did stop on by. It was lovely having you all here. I know that you went all the most chatty, but it was lovely having some of you around here anyway. But I hope you did enjoy it. For those of you that did fall asleep, I hope you have a lovely sleep. And we'll catch you next time. Hopefully... Hopefully this cough has not gotten worse or anything, but, you know, I'll be taking it easy as much as I can. Now, take care all of you, and kakite.